Always remember, when you create generational wealth, you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for those that you love the most. You're doing it for your children so that they can continue with their lives when you are no longer around. Caring about the future is caring about your children whilst you are still alive, so that they don't have to struggle, so that they can continue with generating this wealth for their children and their children's children until it continues, just like the examples that we have of the big companies that we know, that we have found here, that have been around for more than 100 years. If that is not your dream, I'm wondering, what are you dreaming about? What is your dream? Are you dreaming about creating generational wealth for your family? It could be your wife and children. Are you dreaming about buying yourself a brand new house, making more money? Are you dreaming about enhancing your beauty, immigrating to a new country? Are you dreaming about taking pension? Are you dreaming about donating to those who are less fortunate? Are you dreaming about buying yourself a brand new car? Or are you dreaming about traveling and seeing the world and experiencing what the world has to offer? If that is you, excuse me, then I am here to tell you that yes, you can create legacy wealth with Cryptex for yourself and your lovely family with a 100 US dollar financial solution. And you are going to learn some very important key benefits of you associating yourself with the Cryptex project, because Cryptex is going to allow you, not just you, but as well as your family, to benefit from a starting balance of 30,240 US dollars or 43,200 US dollars, so that you can be able to realize what you are dreaming about. And what is required of you is just to pay a 100 US dollar activation fee for you to gain access to the starting balance. With that being said, I would just like to quickly read this disclaimer to you before I present this wonderful opportunity. It says, this disclaimer: what you hear in this presentation is not financial advice. It is to present you with information. Everything is associated with risk, even your job. Never risk more than you can afford to lose. There are no guarantees of income. You are responsible for your decisions and transactions. Income examples are estimates of what you may earn. Now that we have that out of the way, let us find out what is Cryptex. Well, Cryptex is a community-based project. It operates anonymous. It has no CEO. Cryptex has no company, business, or location. Cryptex utilizes what we call a blockchain-based DeFi staking protocol as its point for earning. So we know that there is a point for earning, which is used by this project called Cryptex. It is called blockchain-based DeFi staking. And Cryptex maintains partnerships with the banks, the insurance companies, and individual account holders, which is you and I, working together to generate profit for all these parties that are involved. And Cryptex provides privacy. It provides anonymity for all of us, all the parties that are involved. This very project has been operating since 2016 to date. There are over 500,000 account holders, which is more than that right now, worldwide, that are participating in this Cryptex based project. Now we are going to talk about the key players in this Cryptex project, which is the DeFi staking contract, account holder, which is you and I, the insurance company, as well as the Cryptex bank. Let us talk about the basics. Now, speaking of the basics, we are going to start with the background, the main important thing, which is the method of earning. It's called DeFi staking. Now, what is DeFi staking? When it says here, it is the process of you keeping your assets in what we call a smart contract. Well, a smart contract is it's an agreement that you enter into when a transaction is made, which that transaction will be signed digitally. It will be stamped digitally. This is in exchange for you to accumulate interest when you keep your assets in the smart contract. So you are entering into a contract, you are signing a digital contract for you to be able to make interest. Now, when you keep your money, which is your assets, locked for a contractual period of time in order to generate passive income, that's what you will be doing. So your locked assets, which is your money in a form of crypto, in a smart contract, they are actually protecting the blockchain's network ability to generate these crypto profits for you. Now, this simply means that the blockchain, which is a system that has been designed in a way that it cannot be hacked to process the transactions, it's being protected by your assets that are in a smart contract to ensure that the blockchain operates without any issues. Any transaction runs smoothly and the blockchain is protected. This is why you are actually getting rewarded, and when you are participating, you are actually called a staker, a participator, because your funds are at work. This is the reason why you receive your returns. Now let's talk about DeFi staking. This is called the modern day savings account, but it pays more than a normal savings account because it's more lucrative. The daily rewards are possible with staking. It says here Cryptex averages a variable 0.1% to 0.3% per day from staking, and it compounds the interest daily for profitable returns. Now, let us talk about the product. What is the Cryptex product? It says here is a DeFi hybrid contract. It consists of two parts. The first one is a smart contract, that one where you enter into an agreement. The contract sign is verified digitally. This has to do with the code that runs exclusively on the blockchain. So you are providing protection for the transactions that are happening on the blockchain. You are actually doing checks, checking every transaction that is authentic by having your collateral, a certain number of cryptocurrencies, to check if all is well. And it's not just you, it's a different number of participants that are providing this service. It's consensus. So you are providing protection for the cryptocurrencies, for the blockchain, through a smart contract. And then we have what we call a decentralized Oracle network, or networks, which are secure off-chain services that support the smart contract. So as the smart contract is providing security, verifying transaction, putting a digital signature on them, this is all happening on the blockchain. But with a decentralized Oracle network, it is happening off-chain. It's an extra security layer to ensure that nothing, absolutely nothing, affects the blockchain from operating. So this is the contractual agreement between the contract the insurance company, and the bank. So the contract actually represents you. The insurance represents the Cryptex insurance and the Cryptex bank. So the contract that we are talking about, it will provide you with a capital in US dollars, which is the starting balance that will be given to you by the Cryptex bank to enter into this contract for a term of 3, 5, or even 7 years. So you as a user, you get to activate your contract. Each contract that you activate has a non-refundable activation fee of only 100 US dollars. You can make your deposit in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or Bitcoin Cash. This will be used for distribution. Excuse me. I'm a bit tired today. It will be used for distribution and inter-system operations. Now let us talk about you, the account holder, the participant. Now for you to participate, you need just 100 US dollar activation fee. Then you will be able to secure a 3, 5, or 7 years DeFi staking hybrid contract, which contains a starting balance of 30,240 US dollars for 3 years, 43,200 US dollars for 5 years, as well as 43,200 US dollars. This is for 7 years. Now be mindful that these starting balances, they compound over the length of the term, and each participant is considered an account holder and may open an account anonymously with just an email address upon registration. Now moving on, we are talking about the Cryptex insurance company. Now, the insurance company insures the wallet for loss and default. We are referring to the wallet that has the starting balance that was given to you by the Cryptex bank. That is the wallet that is insured for loss and default by the Cryptex insurance. It was developed by the partner insurance company specifically for this Cryptex project. Now, why is the insurance company doing this? The insurance company is doing this because it benefits financially by receiving secure monthly bonuses from the staking profits of every single contract. They receive this without interruption for the entire term of the contract. Pardon me. This is automated. It does remove the human factor, and it assures that they can collect without any issues. Now we're moving on to the Cryptex Bank. Now, based on the insurance coverage, the partner bank they are working with, it provides the capital to you for you to enter into the contract of 3, 5, or 7 years. Now, why is the Cryptex Bank taking a risk and giving you a starting capital? Well, they stand to benefit by receiving secure annual interest from the staking profits without interruption for the entire term of the contract. This is automated, it removes the human factor, and it assures that they can collect. Now, what does this all mean for you? Well, it means because of these four components being DeFi staking contract, account holder, banks, and insurance, profits can be generated with the addition of compounding. Now, let's take a look at the contract expectations and the power of compounding. Before we do that, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share the video with your family, friends, colleagues, and anyone who finds this content quite interesting, especially people who are looking to create generational wealth for their families as well as retire. Pardon me, I just want to drink some water right now so that we can continue. Thank you. Let us proceed. So right here, we have a contract expectation for 3 years. Now, The starting capital that will be given to you by the Cryptex Bank for the 3 years contract, it's 30,240 US dollars. Your staking term will be 36 months. The insurance company will collect 210 US dollars per month from the profits made out of the staking. The handling fee will be collected by the Cryptex Bank from the staking profit. It will be 30 US dollars per month. And then the interest which will be collected by the Cryptex Bank from the profits made of the staking, it will be variable, which is 6.75% per year. The staking rewards are paid daily. The profits that is accumulated is compounding years. The contract fee, 100 US dollars. Deposit, remember, is with cryptocurrency, Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. So insurance, processing fee, and annual interest fee is paid by the generated staking profits. Past results are no guarantee of future successes. Now here's an example of an amount which is a starting balance, 30,240 US dollars. It's highlighted in yellow. As we can see, the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and the seventh day, the amount keeps on increasing because the interest that is made from the staking, it's compounding. So we can see from day 7 all the way down to day 1095, there is a balance right there of 67,550.73 US dollars. Now if we look at this amount, we can see that there is a profit, and then there's a last amount just after 67.55 US dollars. There's 65,337.28 US dollars. That is the total balance. So we can see the other amount which is highlighted in excuse me, which is highlighted in red. It's that starting balance that was given to you at the beginning of the contract. Now the bank is taking back that amount of 30,240 US dollars because your contract has ended, and you will be left with 35,097.28 US dollars for you to be able to use it to create generational wealth for your children. Now we have another contract here which is for 5 years. So the starting capital, pardon me, its starting capital is 43,200 US dollars. The staking term, it's 60 months. Insurance fee, that's 300 US dollars per month. The handling fee, it's 30 US dollars per month. Loan interest, which is collected by the Cryptex Bank, it's variable, 5.5% per year. Staking rewards are paid daily. Compounding interest, yes. Contract fee, 100 US dollars. Deposit with cryptocurrency, Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. Processing fee, insurance, and annual interest fee is paid by the generated staking profits. Do remember that past results are no guarantee of future successes. Now we have an example of 43,200 US dollars. That's the starting balance. On that very day, we have a profit of $64.80 plus 43,200 US dollars. It gives us 43,264.80 US dollars. If we look at that amount and we go all the way down to day 1824, we can see that the interest has been increasing, meaning that the profits have been compounding from the staking until the very last day. And the balance that we have is 514,687.63 US dollars at the end of the contract. And now we see the bank is taking back its starting capital because your 5 years contract has ended, taking back 43,200 US dollars, leaving you with 471,487.63 US dollars so that you can use it to realize your dreams that we spoke about: house, car, retirement, immigrating, donating, pension, and etc. So you can see there is substantial payout difference with a 36-month or 60-month contract. One 36-month contract is estimated to return 35,097.28 US dollars in profit for the account holder. One 60-month contract is estimated to return 471,487 US dollars in profit for the account holder. Each contract compounds daily interest on the starting balance, and it averages between 0.1% and 0.3% per day or higher, which is variable. For the same 100 US dollar activation fee, you can have multiple contracts, and you are not limited to one contract. It used to be 80 contracts, now it's up to 100 contracts that are allowed per account, and only one account is allowed per user. And there's a special package which allows you to get 15 free contracts. Now let's have a look at this example which talks about special package. It's a limited time offer. The first example is that you can get 15 contracts for the price of 10 if you are to spend 1,000 US dollars, and this is applicable for the 36-month contract. Now here's the three special packages. The example here, it says you spend 3,000 US dollar and you get 45 contracts instead of 30 contracts. This is where the 15 free contracts are coming from. And if one contract yields 35,097.28 US dollars, you times that by 15, you do the math. I'm sure you can tell that you will be taking home a whole lot of money at the end of your 3 years contract. Now here we have an overview withdrawal funds. This is a contract that was taken by one of the Cryptex participants in 2019. This contract ended on the 18th of May. The year was 2022. It shows here that this transaction was made. A fee was charged of 3%, of which in dollars is 2,901 US dollars. The transaction shows the address which the payments were made to, as well as the transaction hash. So to see that the transaction has been made, you can actually check on blockchain transparency. It says here transactions can be viewed on blockchain in this image from www.blockchain.com/explorer. You can see just one of the wallets used by Cryptex for withdrawals. The Bitcoin balance that can be seen here is 51 Bitcoins. At that time, the current price was 3,096,000 US dollars. This particular wallet made 110,966 transactions on the blockchain and did a total of over 266 billion 144,395,998 US dollars in volume. If you would like to have a look at these type of transactions, you can go to dailypaysolution.com. As we can see on blockchain.com, there's the Bitcoin address there. We have the Bitcoin balance, we have the wallet summary, we have the transaction that was received, the total that was also sent. Now let us put it all together. It says here account holder has a contract, example one contract, 100 US dollars. The bank provides the capital to the DeFi staking contract. Staking generates daily compounded profits. Each contract is insured by the insurance company. At the end of a contract term, the capital lent to the DeFi staking contract is paid back to the bank. All parties to profit from each and every contract. The account holder, which is the participant, only takes care of a 100 US dollar activation fee for this entire process. Now let's take a close look at a typical example of a Cryptex contract. This is my personal contract that I have taken with Cryptex. What I have hidden here is the identity of my Cryptex contract for my protection. It says here my staking term, it's 1094 days, which is 3 years. My loan is secured 100%. Remember, it's on a DeFi staking hybrid protocol. My loan is 100% secured. uh, the profits that I'm collecting is from the staking. Yes, my monthly fee collected by the Cryptex insurance company, it's 210 US dollars per month. Monthly fee collected by the Cryptex project is 30 US dollars, pardon me, 30 US dollars per month. The loan interest per year collected by the Cryptex bank, it's 2041 US dollars per year. Loan, my loan that was given to me for 3 years is 30,240 US dollars. It's 100% secured. Bundle, it shows you that I have one contract. I took it on the 4th of April 2025. It will end on the 3rd of April 2028. At the time of taking the screenshot, this was the last profit, the total profit. Fees that were debited, fees are automatically debited from my locked profits. Now, at the end of my contract, which is the 3rd of April 2028, just like other participants who have received their payouts, you and I, my friend, will receive an email like this one right here. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share this video with your family, friends, colleagues, and anyone who is looking for an opportunity to create generational wealth for their families, as well as retire in the next 3, 5, or 7 years. Remember, this is how you can live your luxury life, travel the world, and enjoy your passive income. You will receive, or rather, I will also receive an email that is going to read like this. Dear Cryptex member, congratulations. We would like to inform you that your Cryptex DeFi 36 contract, this is the identity of that contract that is ended. We can see that this one ended on the 21st of November 2023. There might be changes, but we will receive an email which is more or less like this one to confirm that our contract has ended. Then it will continue to say that the loan will be reversed and the associated credit default insurance will be cancelled. The total amount minus all loans, fees, and interest will be available in your wallet shortly. For security reasons, we recommend that you transfer the total amount to your personal wallet using the wallet function. Cryptex is not responsible for taxes and additional charges in your country. If you have any further questions at that time, you may ask, and you can actually contact Cryptex payment team for further assistance. This will be from the Cryptex payment team. Now you can see that you can retire in the next 3, 5, or 7 years with just 100 US dollar. Imagine transforming your financial future and that of your entire family with a one-time subscription fee of just 100 US dollars. Since its launch in 2017, this project has been quietly changing lives. Now it's your turn. 35,000 US dollars in 3 years, 471,000 US dollars in 5 years, and 1.2 million US dollars in 7 years. This isn't just another opportunity. It's a long-term wealth building project that has been growing steadily since 2016. Take control of your financial stability today and join Cryptex. With that being said, I have very important information that will help you become a Cryptex partner. The information will be found in the description of this video. First thing that I will provide you with, it's my Cryptex referral link that you will use to register your Cryptex account. I will provide you with a YouTube video link so that you can watch a video on how to register your Cryptex account. I will provide you with another YouTube video link so that you can watch a video on how to make a deposit into your Cryptex account. And the last YouTube video link of which you will be able to watch a video is how to activate your Cryptex contract for 3, 5, or 7 years. This is the luxury lifestyle that you will get to travel the world and be able to enjoy your passive income. If you see value in this content, it means you are value yourself. Let us meet in the next one.